Like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Help promote and rank up my channel. I remember the craze, the original Space Jam, Michael Jordan. I remember all the toys, the clothing. We're going to be reviewing Space Jam Legacy, which should probably be called Cyber Space Jam, considering all of Warner Brothers' legacy properties, characters, just all stuffed in there, on top of taking place in cyberspace and revolving around LeBron James and his son that isn't exactly living up to his expectations, pitted against each other by Don Cheadle, who plays Algae Rhythm, the villain of the movie, pitting them against each other for a basketball game in which LeBron James must recruit Warner Brothers characters to his team. Why is it just called Space Jam Legacy? It should be called Cyber Space Jam Legacy. Positives on this one: this is a crazy, loony bin, chaotic film littered with cameos of Warner Brothers characters, not just Looney Tunes, but Matrix, King Kong, Flintstones, Jetsons, Scooby-Doo, Pennywise, and just too many to count. Family is at the core of it, as it should be. This is a family film. Don Cheadle gives an outstanding performance as he just has fun with this role as this villain. The voice acting and animation is absolutely great. From the older style to the more modern CGI that people like to do to death. Bringing back most of the Looney Tunes from the first one, wacky as ever. It features Wonder Woman, Batman, but my personal favorite is the brief cameos of Superman and Jimmy Olsen in the 90s Superman animated style, the Bruce Timm animated style. That was my favorite. Wasn't particularly fond of the film, but it was definitely worth seeing it just for that brief moment. Let's talk about the negatives. This film is a loony bin. It's literally Looney Tunes. Like, it is just crazy. While family is at the core and the game is supposed to be the defining moment or the defining thing, it's everything else that's so distracting and more interesting than LeBron James's family issues or what's going on at the forefront of the screen. There's just so much in the background that it's difficult to focus. This movie gave me a headache. It's too crazy, too all over the place, from its slow setup to just derailing itself once LeBron James has to recruit players to his team. It's pure chaos all over the place. Difficult to focus on the family aspect, the game, because it's littered with too many characters from every avenue of Warner Brothers, even films that make no sense merging with this one. And the pivotal game is just so sloppy in execution. The rules are ridiculous. The way the points are achieved and how they tally up. It is a dumb, insane film, a poorly acted film at that. LeBron James is no Michael Jordan. Not that Michael Jordan was some great actor, but LeBron James is a very controversial person in real life and pretty wooden on screen. Overall, I would give this film a 4 out of 10. Honestly, almost the only thing I enjoyed about it was all the cameos, mostly just the Superman. Everything else, I didn't really enjoy. Don Cheadle did a great job. I mean, the animation looks nice and awesome, but all the cameos are way too distracting when it comes to focusing on the film's main selling point. This whole thing is just shameless self-promotion. And Warner Brothers trying to sell you Warner Brothers stuff. It's crazy. It's ridiculous. It's the equivalent of prostitution. My kids didn't watch it. This film has like the attention span of them, and they couldn't get into it. For instance, my kids will pick up toys, maybe play with them for about 3 minutes. That's what this movie does, and they couldn't even focus on it. They didn't care. 4 out of 10, Space Jam Legacy, and they're already talking about doing another one. Let me know your thoughts and opinions, and did your kids actually manage to focus on the film? Because mine just couldn't. They weren't that interested in it. Like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Stay awesome. Rock on.